Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I'm Paula, and I am here to go over my weekly expense tracker spending pretty much for my Capital One card. This is the Budget Life with Paula, and on my channel, we do all things budgeting. My voice is getting a little bit better. I will say my voice is getting better, but I'm starting to feel kind of so there's more hot tea throughout the day and more soup and broth for lunch today. And I'm actually in the process of fixing some coffee because I felt like making a fresh pot of coffee. But yeah, you guys, as you may have watched my previous video, which was not so good as far as my spending, the first 7 days of December was terrible. Fast food, drive-through, eating habits. So this week, the week of starting December 8th through the 15th, we're going to check and see what happened, what's going on. Much better. You will see some Christmas spending there, but my Christmas budget, I've already set that money aside. So just keep that in mind when you take a look at what's going on. Not even a whole lot going on between the 8th and the 15th on my Capital One. So we're going to jump right into it today. I want to say thank you so much to everyone who did comment on my previous channel. Well, not my previous channel, my previous video. Concerns with my voice and how I'm feeling. I just told my sister today, I think it was this morning, we were talking about it. Even at her job, there's some people that they're not feeling 100%. And I told her, I think it feels like it's in the air or something like that. I'm not quite sure. But I say a lot of, I say a lot of what's called like old wives' tales or old country sayings, like something's in the air. So I don't even know how medically true that is possible or is, but I just feel like, it's some germs and bugs are just floating around. We are here at my house as a family, we are wearing a mask when we go out, and kiddos are wearing masks when they're in school. At least I know my son definitely. The girls, they're teenagers, and everything has to look cute and all of that kind of good stuff. All of that wonderful, no one else is doing it and all that kind of stuff. Or mom, I'm fine kind of stuff. So, but yeah, we're wearing masks when we go out, and so we're just trying to be safe and kind of watch as much public kind of group interaction that we're having. Unfortunately, we can't really help it when we are out and about at times. But yeah, so I am sounding better, but I'm starting to feel like it's something. It almost kind of feels like allergy, sinus pressure kind of thing right now. And of course, yes, I'm definitely on top of my vitamins. I will share a little bit with you all, and that is me and two of my children, our immune systems are typically on the lower end of it. So any sneezing, coughing, things like that, we would be kind of like the first ones in the family to come down with something. So out of the whole house, me and my two babies, we are definitely on top of our vitamins and making sure that our immune system is up and doing the right things to make sure that if you hear that, that's my coffee maker. But yeah, we have to kind of stay up on our vitamins and things like that. So I've been doing that, and so we'll just see and praying that nothing kind of things don't get any worse. Because I'm a mama, and if you are a mama, or if you've ever taken care of kids and been over over taking care or been responsible for children, you're kind of it, you're the one. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and jump into this. I want to send a special shout out. Thank you to Tasha from Mind Your Money. She sent me a special comment, and I don't know if you all do this as YouTube budgeters, when you are watching other people budgeting, and you kind of get used to their voice. And so when they send you a comment, it's almost like I can hear their voices. Like I can actually kind of hear I use their voice in memory, kind of hear their voice, in the comments that they're leaving. And so Tasha, she made a comment on my previous video, and she was like, "What happened to your spending?" I took it as, she was very concerned. And that is because if you know anything about Tasha, she's very consistent. She's very open and upfront about her budget. And she's so very dedicated to reaching her goals, setting her goals and reaching it. And so when she saw my extra spending, and when I was reading her comment, it was like, whoa, oh, Tasha's concerned. Paula, you better get your act together, girl. Get it together. But in a good way. She wasn't like principal tone or, that mama tone. But when I read it, I could hear her voice. And it was like, what happened? Paula, what happened? Something must have happened. And then she kind of went into her kind of personal advice when things start to spiral and there's extra spending. And so she gave her advice, and I want to say thank you so much, Tasha, for that. And I don't even know if you intended it to be like, oh my goodness, what happened? But that's how I read it, and that was a good thing. So don't worry, it wasn't anything that I was offended by at all. It was just like, and I think it is man, I just lost the word. I lost the word, guys. It's how I see you. So my perception of you, or how I perceive you, right? Like how, watching your videos and how much you are a very good inspiration. Y'all check Mind Your Money out. She goes through real life, struggles, issues. She celebrates when she's not celebrate as far as spending, but she does like a special yay cheer when she's reaching her goals. And to me, it is very inspiring and encouraging to keep going with my savings and keep going with my budget, keep going with my, trackers and my weekly check-ins and things like that, because I want to hold myself accountable and I want to make sure that I'm not overspending like I did the first 7 days of December. So Tasha, I was definitely not offended at all by your comment. In fact, I'm going to take some time and respond to everyone's comment. But I just wanted to say that special shout out to her. She's a wonderful, wonderful, caring and deep feeling person about finances and wanting to help those that are on this journey of budgeting and saving. So here we are. This is the tracker. Like I said, not much spending. I guess I did a mental self-check inventory. I don't remember saying to myself, girl, you better slow down. And maybe I did, I just don't remember, but not much going on between December 8th through the 15th. I had one, Chick-fil-A, and I think this was a lunch spend for Caleb. I normally pack his lunch, but that day, I don't believe I did. And I could have used my Chick-fil-A points, because I don't know about you guys, but I saved my Chick-fil-A points, and then I use them to get free meals. I think that is pretty much everyone's goal, is to save them, unless you like to earn them and then turn right around and spend them. But I like for them to build up. So I could have used that, but I think in that day, I was probably just like, oh my God, it's so much going on. Let me stop and get this kid something right now. Throw it in the bag. And there you go. So that was a lunch pick up and drop off for Caleb. I will make note that Amazon, that's a Christmas purchase, $44.45. And I labeled it here Christmas purchase because I did not want to put the store that I purchased a Christmas gift from, in case that person watches my videos, right? So I just put Christmas purchase. I know what it is, and I use my Capital One card for it. These I will start just as a reminder that these lines here, purchases here, are Christmas purchases. Tasha Loves Life. I'm sorry. I think it's Tasha Loves Life. Again, that is Mind Your Money. Tasha, this is her website. She has wonderful things on her website. I'll put her link below. Yeah, I'll put her link below and her YouTube channel below. You guys go check her out. She has some really good items, and they are digital. So I think most of her items are digitally. So I like to do that. I like to go down and purchase it and print it out, or download it. And this is actually a download spreadsheet for budget 2023. I liked it. She was on one of her videos, and I liked her setup for it. And she made it super easy for me, which I would say could possibly be super easy for you, because all of her formulas are there. And all you're doing is just plugging in your own personal lifestyle expenses, whether it's bills, variable expenses, sinking funds, saving goals. All you're doing is just plugging in that stuff, and the formula is there, and it's telling you everything. I super love this spreadsheet. I've been using it to get myself together and prepared for 2023. So thank you, Tasha, again, for making this available to everyone. And I think that's great. A lot of the YouTube budgeters, they are so selfless, because if something is working for them, this community, we share it, and I love this community so much. For the most part, everyone shares. They don't hold it or hoard it just for themselves. They want to help, because I believe this budgeting community is not just to help ourselves, but it's to help other people. And it's just great and amazing. So thank you, Tasha, for offering this spreadsheet in this way, because it really has helped me get myself together for 2023's budget. This last purchase, Amazon, was a Christmas order, $52.30. And what I think I'm going to do for next year's shopping, I saved and finished my budget. Like I saved enough back in September, told the kiddos, send me the list, right? They sent me the list, but then I waited till, Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and then along the way, the beginning of December, placing those orders. I kind of liked it anyway, because I still was not involved in any delivery chaos. So that worked out great. And I was just thinking, for the next year, I may do that, like have a cutoff in September to save, and then at the latest, maybe October. And then tell the kiddos to send me their list, because my kids, and I put Caleb in this group too, because even though he's just 9, he's a very mature little boy, I guess because his sisters are so much older. And so he kind of grew up around older kids. I told him, you guys are old enough now, so I'm not even going to stress about, and I'll zoom out a little bit while I'm talking. I'm not going to stress out about trying to surprise you. You give me the list in enough time, and I'll make a decision if I'm going to be able to get what you have on the list. But, that's just where I am as far as Christmas. I wanted to, and I think I am, teaching them more so to give. And the true meaning of Christmas is not just the receiving of the gifts, but the small things, loving, kindness, peace, all of those things. That's the real meaning of Christmas, So I try to make sure that they are aware of those traits and those gifts that are priceless, before, the opening up of the boxes, or in my case, I don't do much wrapping. I do gift bags a lot. So the soft tissues is flying out everywhere. But before we get into that, I just want to make sure that they not only understand, but they experience that. That's why we were doing some donations, giving something that I want them to experience. But yeah, I think I like the way that I shopped this year, and I will probably continue to do that in the next year, going into Christmas next year. Lord's willing, and the creek don't rise. I just wanted to say that. That's just my country's southern slang that I say. Not that I have a creek or a river or a pond near where I live. It's just something that I used to hear growing up. So let's see how much everything is. And I'm making this video longer than what I thought. So let's now, zoom in. Okay, so total expenses for the 8th through the 15th is $259.81. I'll do it like this. Oopsie, upside down. Y'all don't seen it already now, but it's okay. So $259.81. The total Christmas purchases, which I have in parentheses here, which was budgeted. Here we go. Sorry. Here we are. It was $246.85. A-okay, not a problem with that. My drive-through total was $4.97. Much better these days or this week, which was amazing. And then total miscellaneous was $7.99. Purchase of that digital spreadsheet from Tasha Loves Life. Mind Your Money, Miss Tasha. So that totaled up to be $259.81, which will all be paid. Not a problem. I am very serious and adamant about I'm going to put the date up here to keep track. Paying off my balance completely before it is due. So we will be doing that soon, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to combine this total with the total from the 1st through the 7th. So my payment, you will see, will probably be a pretty large payment that I make. I will try my best when I do after I make my payment, I will post the payment. I think that helps me as well. And then you all can see what's really going on with my spending. My voice is kind of leaving me now, so I guess since we talked about everything, I'm going to end this video. You all, thank you so much for taking out the time to watch this video. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so. I'm coming up on the big 600, and I'm so grateful to you all for supporting my channel. I'm going to be doing a giveaway. I'm just not sure if I want to do it in 600 mark or a little bit closer to 1,000, because that is my goal, is to be monetized. And so I think that's going to help me with my savings and sinking funds and things that I want to do for 2023. So you guys, thank you so much. Give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification button so you will know when I post another video. Thank you guys so much. Great, not now great, but have a great day. I'm going to go fix me some coffee and get myself ready to sit in carpool. You guys have a great rest of your day, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.